And we're going to talk about productizing services. And the key is that we started to talk about the last episode was principally about condensing your items into something that is consumable, buyable, and we discussed how you would just take one piece of that puzzle and focus on that and package that, provide as much information as you can about that, and offer it. So today we're going to deal with the next piece of productizing a service, and that is how much do we charge? And so this might seem like something very simple, but anybody who remembers when music came online back in 2000, well, even before that with Napster, there was no fee for how much a song could cost, and then it took maybe 5 years for Apple to come along and to say, hey, this is going to cost 99 cents. So now we're talking about, what do you charge? So I spent some time thinking about this and realized it can't be more than $100. And that may seem very cheap because your fees for building a website are thousands, or you do contracting work and you charge hundreds an hour. Or a lawyer, you charge $500 an hour. You walk dogs and you've got you're charging by the week, and that costs a couple $100 an hour. So you're not the Fiverr crowd. You're not the TaskRabbit crowd. You've got a service business, and you have actual real charges. But we're not interested in your real charges. We're interested in creating a paid lead, and that is a productized service that can be sold, and that leads to a greater sale, which can be thousands, it can be millions, it doesn't matter. But how do we get there? And we get there by creating something smaller, condensable, that we can control. And so let's say that we're a contractor, we're an electrician, and we typically charge $150 an hour to go in, and most of these jobs are close to $1,000. Well, we're not going to charge that. We want to get in somebody's house. Just like that, so we're productizing that first piece, and we're getting there by saying it's a consultation or it's a review, analysis. And then how much do we charge for that? Well, we're not going to charge $150. We're going to charge less than $100. And to be honest with you, let's charge $50. And it's much smaller than the true value. It's a third of what you typically charge. But this is good for you. So with $50, people are going to say, well, it's not nothing, but it's also not crazy. I can afford that. And they're going to review the service. They're going to find out a bit more about you, and they're going to say, you know what, he's licensed. And this is if you're going through Taskgate, you're seeing all these things. But even if you're not, you are productizing your service more so that it is buyable. So let's say 50. If you're a lawyer and you charge $800 an hour, well, you're not going to somebody's house. You're going to run something on the phone initially. So charge $1 a minute. It's not that it's so cheap. It's that you're not advertising for this. You're not paying for this. They're paying you for it. So let's start there. So today's advice is stay under $100 and really charge even less than that. Charge as little as you can, but make it enough so that value is proven there. That's it for today. Thanks.